So what's up, Capricorn? This is going to be your love check-in for the first 2 weeks of January. Happy birthday to my Cappies that are celebrating this season. This is for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus and the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I offer personal readings. The info is in the description box of the video. There tends to be a wait for a reading with me. If you wanted to explore your options, there are links to my affiliates in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5-minute reading free. Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit $20. Check them out if you feel called to do so. And otherwise, if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, the links are in the description box as well. Cappy, let's do the usual check-in. The person on your mind, how do they feel about you? How do you feel about them? The potential outcome for the first half of January. Anyone that's new to my channel, I say potential because I infuse manifesting and universal law, the law of assumption, into my content. These are check-in points, these tarot readings, into one version of you and your specific person, the connection that you have manifested and selected out of the infinite that are available right now in this very moment. Creation is finished. All things exist at once. Everything on the outside is a reflection of your present state of consciousness, of being, where your focus is, who you are identifying as. If you would like to manifest this differently, your desires are meant for you. Just requires a shift in your focus and a reselection of the version of the situation and the person. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please do go and look at my other content and do your own research. I teach as I go. Okay, circumstances don't matter. This is just a check-in. All right, Capricorn, the person on your mind, how are they feeling about you? I just saw the 7 of Cups and the Queen of Cups and the Magician card, Capricorn. Some manifesting going on, and then I saw the 8 of Swords in the reverse. So it seems that this person wants to break free from something that's been limiting them in relation to the situation. There seems to be an emotional connection here. 7 of Cups, there could be some fears coming up around whether or not there's choices or options. It also can be an element of fantasy, Capricorn. So this person could be kind of having some fantasizing, dreaming. I mean, I've got 5 of Wands here. So I did point out that there might be a little bit of this fear that there's competition. And there maybe has also been tensions around that. I'll get your side. That 8 of Swords in the reverse, guys. You can't make it up. They're trying to get past some kind of a fear or a limiting belief. Maybe that there's competition in the mix here. Or also there has, like I said, maybe there's been tension between the two of you in that realm or in that department. And I've got Ace of Cups in the reverse here. I did see Queen of Cups when I was shuffling. So I do feel, Capricorn, this person feels an emotional bond, but they have a fear that maybe the love's withdrawn or something like that. Now, Capricorn, my regulars will know what I'm going to say. We don't, their thoughts and their feelings are real in this moment. It doesn't matter because their thoughts and feelings are going to shift when you project new thoughts and feelings and assumptions onto the situation. So it's just kind of like, do what you will with this, We've got a King of Swords in the reverse, Capricorn, and a 3 of Cups in the reverse. So Capricorn, there's a lot going on here around fears and limiting beliefs when it comes to competition, tensions around potentially other energies. King of Swords in the reverse. So Capricorn, there could be this element of fear around truths that need to be spoken or things maybe in the, this is recent past sort of energy, 5 of Wands. So there could be tension around, has everything been clear? Has everything been out in the open when it comes to third-party energy? Because the 7 of Cups I saw when I was shuffling can be kind of confusion, mixed feelings, mixed signals. Okay, we're going to see what's going on your side of the street, which is going to be way more important. If this person's feeling this way about you, again, also doesn't matter. But 3 of Cups in the reverse can be third parties. If it's not romantic, it could just be this issue of it's a theme, having to compete. Can be friends, can be outside influences, or just negative assumptions about that. Now, if you're dealing with someone that has that fear about you, again, not relevant. If you've selected version of a situation where things are muddled between the two of you, also we can correct this immediately. So it's not a big deal. But there's, 8 of Swords in the reverse, 10 of Swords in the reverse with the World and the Ace of Wands. They want to close out some cycle, okay, with the World card and the 10 of Swords. In the recent past, Capricorn, there could have been some painful cycles between the two of you, and Ten of Swords and the Five of Wands clashing, a sense of competition, and something here to do with maybe not being completely open and honest with one another, or something, you know, Capricorn, again, I mean, I like to try to keep it balanced, but this person, you might have felt like this person wasn't showing up very honestly, and it's led to a feeling of betrayal or, you know, something like that, but they still have a lot of chemistry and passion for you. They want to have a new start, it looks like, or they want to close out this cycle around this tension or clash. The oracle cards will tell us more. Tell me about this World card. Some of you are dealing with a situation that involves travel, okay, like international travel with the World card. And we've got Four of Pentacles in the reverse. This person could actually be having some jealousy issues about you, Capricorn, because that's the shadow of the Four of Pentacles. So this could be a person that could be, like I said to you, the Eight of Swords. There could be a trigger here around not feeling very, I don't know, not feeling good enough, or feeling like there's a rejection wound, or, you know, jealousy issues when it comes to outside energies, and perhaps the potential that you have other choices or options. Now, Capricorn, potentially, and I'm going to see how you feel, that might be a theme, that might be how you've been feeling about this person. And again, no one to change but self. So once you adjust you, then everything on the outside will change. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, we have the Page of Swords, Capricorn. So there's an observation energy here. You know, there's a watching, analyzing, and there's a Page of Wands, and a wanting to consider maybe like taking things in a new direction. This is flirtation. Some of you are going to get some kind of flirty communication between you and this person, but they are trying to break free from some kind of a fear. And it could be fear also due to things that have happened between the two of you. Like, is it reparable? Because that Ace of Cups is in the reverse. So perhaps there was an Ace of Cups, and now there's a feeling like maybe the love's being withdrawn or lost. I have a Hierophant card in the reverse, which can be about differences in culture or religion or beliefs or values. There could have been clashes around that, or non-committal energy for some of you between the two of you. That could be the issue. And Capricorn, anyone that watches me regularly knows, if you selected version of person through one state of consciousness and you want the commitment and they're being non-committal, well, you just need to select version that is committed to you. And if there's third parties, you can manifest them away. But there's a wanting to transform things, non-committal energy between the two of you, or differences in culture, etc. Like, that could be also third party influence. Did lead maybe to some kind of pain between the two of you. And maybe there's also been a lack of really confronting the issue. So again, if things went kind of south, or there was pain or a feeling of betrayal, it could also just be that it just wasn't very clear. But there's a feeling like things need to be cleared, like the air needs to be cleared. There's a wanting to transform things. There's a wanting to get past pain and clashing. There's a fear that there's competition, there's insecurity, and there could be, with that Page of Swords sitting over a Four of Pentacles in the reverse, some jealousy issues or something as well. This person could be keeping an eye on you. I do feel like this person, there's a challenge to their self-love and self-worth issues. And Capricorn, they are your mirror. They are you pushed out. And you can shift with a reselection. And guys, go and watch my other content. For those that are new, it will make sense. So you just need to select the version of your connection. It's always been great. You're better than ever. You feel totally safe and secure with one another. The love is mutual, no third parties. It's always whatever you want, guys. Watch my last live as well. I talked about revision. But anyway, Scorpio energy, Taurus energy. Yeah, they seem to want accomplishment, and they want to shift out of this old cycle. They're definitely still attracted to you. They might also be watching you, wondering whether or not you're, there's an insecurity here that maybe you might move forward. They might get jealous if they think about you with other people, founded or unfounded. But let's take a look at you, Capricorn, and how are you feeling about them? Queen of Swords. You're a little, maybe in your just Queen of Swords in the upright I saw, but this is King of Swords in the reverse. There's something about like maybe a mismatch when it comes to being honest and upfront. If you're in Queen of Swords energy, you could be a bit in a no-nonsense kind of an energy. You've got the King of Cups there, but it looked like it was in the reverse. So something about you, sometimes you maybe question that the love, also to an extent you feel like maybe they've not been very loving, or there was love but it feels there's something about honesty and truth. Maybe you feel like this person can be manipulative or something like that, because that's that King of Cups in the reverse, or you have trouble trusting it. But you have a Two of Cups, Capricorn, you have an Ace of Swords. You want to have a conversation and get to the truth of things. And maybe you're waiting on this person to come forward and have like a new beginning with you that's very clear, very out in the open, very truthful, like I said. Yeah, there could have been, with the Fool card in the reverse, you know, I did say to you, some of you are having trouble trusting this situation, and the Fool card in the reverse, maybe you feel like this feels risky in some kind of a way. Now, Capricorn, again, you manifest everything. Like, you've selected this version, so it could be something about you feeling like love is a risk, or this doesn't feel safe. You might have then manifested some circumstances, which I've already said don't matter, like if it's been non-committal, or a person's seeming to show up like the mirror's looking funny, like a King of Swords in the reverse, like you're not trusting them, you feel like they're holding back, or they're withholding information, or even if some things have been sort of shown to you in one version, you can absolutely shift it if you want it. But the Fool card in the reverse, there's also about this, like, maybe not sure if you're really ready to go for it with this person, even though you do feel like there's a Two of Cups. Something in the dynamic has you feeling like, you know, or maybe you have an assumption this person's not really ready for you. Now, if that's your assumption, Capricorn, you want this person to be ready to go, say committing or whatever, you just need to affirm for that. But it's like there's something about wanting also to have an honest conversation and get to the truth of things. So this could be where the clash has been, maybe lack of transparency. So I was just something about not feeling ready. Maybe this person told you they're not really ready for anything committed, or there's been a mismatch. Look, Hierophant cards in the upright, Hierophant cards in the reverse. Now, Capricorn, we're not wanting the person, it doesn't matter if they said, hey, I'm not ready or something like that, guys. You selected it, okay? Circumstances don't matter. We're not trying to change that version, but you do need to persist in projecting new thoughts onto the situation. You know, we're so aligned, we're so compatible. If there's issues to do with compatibility because of the reasons I explained, or if they've said that they're non-committal, they don't want anything, you know, serious or whatever, you just, for those that want it, guys, you just need to, with persistence, keep reselecting with your mind that. And if you want to revise what was said or done before, guys, like I said, you can go and look at the last live. You may feel like this person acts a bit of a fool, the Fool card in the reverse, but then you feel like you have a soul connection with this person, and maybe a very spiritual connection. The Hierophant card also is very spiritual, but there seems to be this feeling of lack of equal give and take. Now, you guys know, anyone that watches me regularly, why I fucking hate using labels. But the Six of Pentacles in the reverse is traditionally the breadcrumb label. So there's something about you feeling like you're not getting equal, or maybe you feel this person gives you a little and not everything. Maybe they've even said that they're battling something and they're not ready to give you everything. It doesn't matter, guys. And if you're watching this now, you can walk away from this reading at this very moment and totally shift the story. Don't rely on this as the set in stone and the prediction and how it's going to go. That's why I say potential. So just shift your thoughts. But there's something maybe you're questioning. Is this reciprocal? Are you overgiving? Were you overgiving? What's this Ace of Swords all about? Seven of Pentacles, you're still kind of invested. I mean, Seven of Pentacles is like, you know, is it worth investing in to continue? Because that's a lot of sitting and waiting to see how things play out. Because there's hurt feelings here, Three of Swords. Okay. And then there's the High Priestess card. You're trying to feel it out if you still want to be invested in this. Perhaps you're waiting for this person to come forward and clarify the direction, or clarify, you know, if you've been waiting for this person to be on the same page in some kind of a way when it comes to the Hierophant, values, commitment, something like that. Maybe you're waiting and you're waiting. Now, guys, if you're the ones who watch me regularly and are consciously manifesting, there is no waiting. Your desires exist, okay? So all you need to do is ignore all of this shit and only focus with intent on the version that you desire. The person has no free will there. You pushed out. You're the god of your reality. In this reality, with these circumstances and that reality, okay? So you've got some hurt feelings here or something. There could be some separation kind of energy. Maybe you go through periods of silence with this person, High Priestess, or you feel that there's a hiding energy. It's mysterious. It's not clear. High Priestess, Ace of Swords. That could trigger you, you know. You could feel like, I don't know, questioning it. Can you trust it? So let me just get some of the oracles. Capricorn, what's this person's intentions? I mean, I've got a lot of these Wands cards. They're watching you. They're trying to break free from some limiting beliefs. It looks like they have some jealousy issues when it comes to you. What are their intentions? Oh my gosh, guys, how many times did I say clarity and truth? It says literally, sword and rose, clarity and truth, determination, honor and protection. Well, I told you that there's some fears here with the determination. They could be, I think they are watching you, Capricorn, or trying to get information about the next move, getting to the truth maybe of whether or not there's competition, or there could be a fear that they're going to lose you or something like that. But there's also a revelation here. So, you know, Capricorn, Page of Wands, Ace of Wands, that's a reach out. That's definitely still wanting a rebirth with you. They are questioning the love. Okay, and you don't need to worry and manipulate that. Just focus, like I said, on your story. This is what you've manifested anyway, Capricorn. So you just focus on manifesting the preferable, desired version of the person, and they must show up how you want them to. Look, yeah, I told you guys, fears, insecurities, not enough, lacking confidence, ego and fear, self-sabotage, fear of not being enough, okay? Four of Pentacles in the reverse. That's what it is, okay? But then they still want to come forward and they're determined and they want to clarify things and get to the truth of things. So we don't even need to focus on this version, guys. That doesn't feel like they're enough. This is all just circumstantial, and one version, they shift. If you want like the most confident, the most healthy, healed, ready to go version, it exists, guys. Yeah, because we have love. So this is this kind of energy. Now, some of you, whatever you believe and assume, guys, so this is what's pushed out. So then you select a version of a person, like we can go and justify all the reasons why you might have to wait for this person to get over their issues around not being enough and heal and stuff. Don't stay fixed in that, because then that slows everything down. This is you with the partial, of course they love you. It says unconditional love, self-love and wholeness. They also may be working on their self-love issues and whatever. That's that Ace of Cups in the reverse. But we want the version that's hot, 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 hot consistently. Of course, there's no doubt about the love. There's no issue, and, you know, they're showing up correct. But you might be wavering between that and questioning it, as I said, okay? So what else do they want in, yeah, see, there's something here. Girl with a snake. Boundaries. Some of you in the recent past, there might have been boundaries set because there may have been this sort of feeling of like things are not reciprocal or you're not on the same page. There's also charmed or used. This person could have a fear of not being enough and being charmed or used in some kind of a way. That could be their projection. They could have had bad pain in their past related to that. That's an old trigger, which makes them maybe feel not very ready or up to scratch to give everything. Guess that's the fear that they're trying to break away from or heal. Again, who cares? Because we have soulmates, then we have wedding rings. Picture, missing you. Could be watching you also and looking at pictures. But we've got nostalgia, missing you, wedding rings, union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, devotion. So if you, Capricorn, are the one that is manifesting this everlasting love, if you want marriage and this person said that they don't want it or they're not ready or whatever, this is a half-half. So you may be wavering between the ideal version of specific person where you're in your reality and your assumption is that that is exactly how it is, and then oh no, going back to some memory of something that happened when you were in a different state of consciousness, or you go in and out of those two states, guys. So just focus if you want this. And see, soulmates, 2 of Cups, they feel also that you're a soulmate. We have wedding rings and love. They want to have clarify things. There's honor and protection. There's something about honor and protection, and this person feeling in some kind of way that they fall short. Maybe they feel insecure that they're able to give you everything. And maybe their behavior then made you feel not very honored or protected. But that was in one reality, one moment, one version, one playing out of events, guys. So like I said to you, you can shift anything. This actually doesn't matter. The circumstances don't matter. Just decide what you want, Capricorn. You know what I mean? I know that I sound like a broken record, but how else am I supposed to combine the two? Law of assumption and tarot. I don't know. Deception. Someone's wearing a false self mask. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. This person was wearing a mask. I see there's a lot of ego. Now, Capricorn, like I said, you selected the version of the person that has maybe some self-confidence issues, but that's coming from one version of you, Capricorn, that might have an assumption that, oh, the people that I love, they don't show up correct, or they're avoidant, quote unquote, or they're breadcrumbing me, or outright deceptive, if there was some kind of deception. But this is like about a mask, lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego, and fear. So, and then there's clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Capricorn, you don't need to wait for this person to choose you, okay? You choose who chooses you. There's the version, this is the wavering. There's the version already in existence right now. What you want wants you, who you love loves you, okay? There's a version of you in this person. It's just the love. It's none of this, mask, fear, not enough, sabotage, all that. I also have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Some of you, maybe you are questioning whether you want to move forward with something else. There seems to be old hurt feelings or heartbreak. If you're holding on to that and trying to manifest this, that could be the wavering, guys. So like I said to you, revise, let go. Okay, let go of anything that you're harboring, like resentments, etc., or assumptions that this person is how they are, and that's what you're keeping them stuck in. Because there's something about deciding what you want. Now, they had 7 of Cups when it came to you. So if you feel this person has shown up confusing, or the mirror goes weird, Capricorn, it's just you wavering in and out. So you need to decide and stick to the script about what you want, and that's what you get. You deserve love. You are lovable. So you both might be feeling not enough and not lovable. You selected the version of the person that feels not enough, not lovable, but you're the dominant mirror. They're you pushed out. So no, I've always had the best. We've always had the best relationship. They're so loving. It's so reciprocal. Blah 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 blah. Go and look up some techniques and write your own affirmations and stick to that script. Okay. All right, Capricorn. So yes, I mean, some of you are going to be, there's communication here. Get rid of the mask aspect and just assume differently about this person if you want them. All right, I hope that resonated for you, Cappy. I'm sending you guys so much love, and I will check in 2 weeks' time.